Hello, it's Susan from Sukilu Crafts. Today's video I'm going to be making a box which has been requested by one of my subscribers called Manuela Mikado, and inside the box I've got a mug which is a standard size mug. The mug measures 4 5/8 by 3 1/4 by 3 3/4, and also if you want to, you put tea, coffee, chocolate, hot chocolate into the box. And the box measures 4 3/4 by 3 1/4 by 4 deep, and I just think it gives it an element of surprise to put it in a box rather than wrapping up in tissue paper or wrapping paper. So to make the box you're going to need one piece of cardstock which measures 8 1/4 by 11 1/4, and then you're going to score this one at 3 1/4 and 8, and turn it round and score it at 1 and 5. So that's on the big piece. And this piece measures 5 3/4 by 11 1/4, and then on the long side you're going to score it at 3/4, 4 and 8, and then turn it round and then score it at half and 5 1/4. So if you fold and burnish on your score lines, so that's that piece, and then fold and burnish on the other piece. So we'll cut on the big piece first. So you've got this small score line up here, so we start on the bottom. So you cut up on this score line up to this score line and cut your score line off. Cut off on an angle up to the score line, and then same on this side. And if you take off about 1.5 inches off this one, and then do the same with this tab, so taking your score line off as well. So it looks like that, and then flip it round. So you've got 3 rectangles. Cut down this rectangle up to the score line, taking your score line off, and then the same with this one. And then if you just notch out slightly on that side and then on this side, and then the same with this one. These will be your flaps, so your box will be like that. That's your flaps. These are the sides and this is the back. So we don't need this piece here, so we'll take that off. So it looks like that. And then this piece here, you've got a small tab here. We need to cut all of this off down to this score line. So you've got one score line there and then one here, so we need to take that all the way down to this score line, and you take off your score line, and then if you just cut it on a slight angle there, and then do the same on this side, do it on an angle, so it looks like that, and turn it round. And so this is the bottom of the box, so we're going to do the same on that. Take it up to the score line and cut it on just a slight angle, and then do the same on this one. Now I've got this, and that's the small tab. So that is the lid. This part is the lid of the box, that's the base. So it looks a bit like that. So first of all we'll decorate the box. So for my lid I've got a piece of pink cardstock which measures 4 1/2 by 3, and then the DSP is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4, and that's going to go onto the lid. So I'll glue that on first. So that'll be this piece with the small flap, so I'll put that onto there. So if you've got a directional pattern, mine goes either way, it doesn't matter. You need to make sure that it's facing this way, so your pattern will be going this way because this is your flap. And then for the back, I've got a piece of cardstock which is 4.5 by 3 3/4, and then the DSP is 4.25 by 3.5, and that's going to go onto the back. So if your pattern was this way, you'd turn your box around and put it on like that. Because my pattern can go either way, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put that onto there. So that's that piece decorated. That's your front, 2 sides in front. So my front, again, I've got a piece of cardstock which is 4.5 by 3 3/4, and then my DSP is 4.25 by 3.5. That's going to go onto there. And then my 2 side panels are, the cardstock is 3 3/4 by 3, and the DSP is 3.5 by 2 3/4, and they're both going to go onto the sides. So that's both the panels decorated. So you've got a rectangle down the bottom and a rectangle at the top with the flap on. That's the top of the box, and then this is the top of the box and this is the bottom. So we need to glue that onto there. So I'm just going to put some glue on this tab and then line this up and just glue that down to there, making sure it's straight. Just flip it over, just make sure it's straight on the back. And then if you just fold this over, you pop some glue onto this flap, just fold that over. So this is the back. Fold the 2 sides in, then you're going to fold the back in, and the best way to do this is if you close the lid in. So if you close the lid up, I didn't notch, if you on the lid, if you just take a small wedge out of each side, then the lid will close in better. So you close up your lid and turn the box over. So this is the front, this is the back. So if you pop a bit of glue onto the 2 tabs and then fold the back in first, making sure it's straight, and then if you make sure you put glue on all the edges and fold that over, making sure it's straight, pop up your lid, place your mug in just to let the glue set, and there you have it. A box for a mug. So this is for a standard size mug. If there's a mug that you have and you want me to work out the dimensions for your box, if you want to private message me through Instagram, I'll be more than happy to help you with that. So I hope you liked this video, and I hope it was what you were after, Manuela, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.